Hi there, and welcome to She Spice. Okay, lock in, folks, because we're making a plunge into the thrill ride of the show. So picture this: a tornado of feelings, long periods of restrained torment, outrage, and responsibility unexpectedly blasting forward like a dam breaking. Who might have thought everything began with Cassie dropping a legitimate bomb on Diddy? It looks like the entire world got turned over. However, stand by. The situation starts to get interesting now. It looks like Oprah may be prepared to take a portion of the intensity off herself and focus a light on Tyler Perry and TD Jake. Supposedly, their skeletons aren't simply looking out of the storeroom. They're basically doing an out-and-out dance routine out of nowhere. These once distant top dogs are being hauled through the mud, their flawless personalities experiencing a plunge, yet you can definitely relax. I'm here to be your dependable aid through this labyrinth of shocking lives driven by these strong figures. So get your popcorn, people, because this is one wild ride you won't have any desire to miss right off the bat. We should plunge into the succulent stuff with TD Jakes. The genuine article on the web exploded with outrageous charges about diocesan TD Jake, one of America's top evangelists, some time back. Obviously, there are stunning cases zooming around about SA and wild sex parties facilitated by, as a matter of fact, Sean Diddy brushes. This entire wreck began when allegations against Diddy surfaced, and unexpectedly, TD Jake ends up in steaming hot water. Also, now there's this TikTok video getting out and about spreading reports that Jake was associated with these occasions facilitated by Diddy, which probably included the same orientation connections and, surprisingly, some obscure stuff with excavators stunning right. Normally, Jake and his group are denying everything except that the harm is finished, and his supporters are scratching their heads in dismay. Yet, hello, we should not rush to make judgment calls. Currently, we have to take this while taking other factors into consideration until we get some strong proof from dependable sources. However, we should dig further into the universe of teaching, where TD Jakes used to be the brilliant kid brought into the world back in 1957 as Thomas Dexter Jake. He didn't precisely begin from the top. He came from an ordinary working-class family with his father carrying out Jan responsibility and teaching as an afterthought. However, regardless of the discussion whirling around him now, TD Jake didn't simply find the lectern good gracious, he found his calling from the beginning, enlivened by his father's proclaiming gigs. The congregation turned into a safe haven, where he adjusted his talking abilities, enthralling crowds with his thriving voice and extreme conveyance. Previously, in this dramatization, he resembled a demigod in a strict world, with millions holding tight to all his words. Time magazine even provided him with the title of America's top evangelist in 2001, establishing his reputation as a profound stalwart. He was wherever pressed arenas television screens with his show. The Potter's Touch and so on individuals couldn't get enough of his messages about finding internal strength developing personally and returning quickly from life's curves. And get this, his fan base wasn't simply church people. He was contacting a wide range of individuals getting over into various beliefs and foundations, yet TD Jakes wasn't going on and on needlessly, no. He was hitting up meetings, colleges, and even hobnobbing with hotshots at the White Place, obviously, with all that popularity. An impact he wasn't insusceptible to a little discussion. A few people caused a commotion over his lessons and how he dealt with cash matters. Yet did that dial him back? No way. Through various challenges, TD Jake remained consistent with his main goal of spreading energy. What's more, he fabricated himself a genuine realm, settling in with the Potter's home, a Uber church down in Dallas, Texas. In spite of the skeptics, he continued radiating, brilliantly attracting swarms with his appeal and evident ability. However, clutch your caps, cuz here comes the unexpected development as this entire TD Jake embarrassment unfurls. Think about who gets hauled in with the general mishmash. In all honesty, Sean Diddy brushes unexpectedly. The story takes a wild turn, shaking the actual underpinnings of TD Jake's ascent to popularity. These allegations caused a genuine mix in the strict world as well as in the ostentatious diversion scene. Everything began with those cases against Diddy, who's been managing some serious heat over claims of SA connected to his ex Cassie Ventura. However, at that point, all of a sudden, this TikTok video drops, tossing TD Jakes directly into the wreck. Clearly, some person named Justin posted it, and he's colloquial. Ventura let the cat out of the bag on Diddy hauling. Jake curious to see what happens. The email says, "So I need to put you up on the game on the genuine idea of Diddy and cleric Jake relationship. However, first we should comprehend that Minister Jakes isn't of God. He is without a doubt a Freemason, as was Diddy. And I say he was on the grounds that it appears like he has been deprived of his security honors and power yet commits no error about it. His spirit is as yet represented by Satan. He will always be unable to fight off or get away from that cruel reality. In any case, I'm informed Diddy and Jakes concealed the genuine idea of their relationship as per the email back in June 1983. Kim Watchman guarantees TD. Jakes was blamed for evidently playing with a person just a year after tying the bunch with his better half. The word is that the situation got quiet in some way. Quick forward to 1999, when a person took steps to let the cat out of the bag on Jakes. Bafflingly, he disappeared. Minister Clear spills that the buddy got compensated for remaining silent 2 years after a similar person turns up dead with a shot to the head. No names. However, this all went down at the Emmanuel Sanctuary of Confidence in Smithers, West Virginia. Supposedly, people from Jake's old neighborhood demand he's been hush with folks from the beginning, and there's even conversation about some more seasoned minister G phrasing him when Jake hits up Diddy's parties, allegedly tossing back enormous measures of liquor, furthermore, puffing on stogie. In some restrictive piece of the house now because he's in a confidential region that is welcome, just doesn't mean he's off the radar, evidently. He's still underwater gracious, and get this, the cleric's better half never makes an appearance to Diddy's slams. And word is, she's very much aware of what's going down that individuals are talking about. She's addressed why she's never been on the list of attendees. As per Clear, Cassie's in the know about the diocesan embarrassments, and Kim Watchman figured out through servers who let the cat out of the bag about Diddy's wild gatherings that Kim was good to go to. Spill the tea in her book. It's wild, correct, yet hello, got to recollect these are only a few insane cases drifting around via virtual entertainment. No hard proof still that didn't prevent everybody from going crazy on friendly stages. Currently, get this, there's this mystic on TikTok who evidently called this wildness like 2 years back. She went on this tirade about TD Jake being a Freemason, taking occultic promises, and being in some fellowship serving Satan as his genuine supervisor, as per her utilizing his gifts to play with individuals' heads, gracious. And here's the kicker, she anticipated that Jake would be in one of the greatest outrages, truly saying he's not precisely straight, and the situation would be about his sex direction. Prescience is a Freemason that this man has taken occultic commitments, and that he is important for a fraternity that he is serving who is his actual ruler. The master said that cleric TD Jake will have quite possibly the greatest embarrassment ever in the Christian church since Cassie dropped her claim. The talk plant has been going crazy, foreseeing that Diddy's going to bring a lot of individuals down with him. Names like Youthful Miami and ex-Bad Boy Records president Harvey Pierre, who's in major trouble for something serious, have been tossed around. Yet here's the kicker, everybody is by all accounts disregarding Diddy's minister and mate, TD Jakes, as now TD Jake has been getting some side-eye for not being your ordinary minister rather than the standard thing, teaching he's about that cash talk, guaranteeing divine beings energetic about making however much money as could be expected. And we should be get new wine. He feels weak at the knees over the fabulousness and glitz of VIP life, spending time with renowned faces more than your normal churchgoer. Likewise, in the past couple of years, TD Jakes has turned into Diddy's go-to superstar pal. Their companionship has gotten really close, and you realize how bits of gossip begin flying when two close buddies are hanging out. A ton of individuals are beginning to contemplate whether there's something else to their companionship, on the off chance that you get my meaning. Diddy's been managing gay reports ever since, and presently tongues are swaying about Jake conceivably being his mystery accomplice, particularly since there's babble about Jake being in the storage room too. Things got much juicier when TD Jake's child was discovered attempting to request gay ass from a secret cop. Diddy and TD Jakes go way back, even to the days when he was all the while dating Kim Watchman. When Kim died, TD Jakes even posted about it on Instagram, saying that my family and I might want to give our affection and sympathies to Diddy and his whole family as they navigate this lamentable loss of Miss Kim Dorman. However, you might lament her non-attendance, realizing that many individuals never have such love in their lives. You are all honored to have someone to miss. May God's effortlessness guide you through this difficult time. Diddy even had TD Jake officiate at Kim's memorial service. That is the manner in which tight they are all through their long kinship. TD Jake's hosts have been customary at Diddy's gatherings. Now, this got a few cocked eyebrows because we should be genuine. Diddy's not precisely known for being a holy person. I'm doing whatever it takes not to be all judgy, yet even before this entire Cassie wreck, there's been talk about the obscure stuff going down at Diddy's confidential get-togethers, particularly the incredible parties he throws. They're similar to the stuff of legends, which discusses a wide range of depravity, including gay stuff. So for what reason was TD Jake a customary at these hoedowns throughout the long term? Subscribe She Spice for more videos.